Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop right there. This channel is not intended for kids under the age of 13. So if you're under the age of 13, please leave.
Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have G.I. Joe Classified Series Prophet Director Destro. It comes in that typical Classified Series packaging, but the artwork throughout the whole packaging is different. It's blinged out in gold that you can see down here. We get this little cartoony retro style artwork on the side. We get some Miami palm trees right here. It's definitely retro throughout this whole figure, and I think that's what they wanted to do to make it make sense with this whole leopard print theme. Now, Prophet Director Destro is not the original name for this figure when it originally came out. So, I don't want to say what the original name is due to the fact I don't know how YouTube likes that word. So I just will refuse to say it. If you guys want to know what the original name was, you can look it up. On the left side of the box, you can see the artwork from the front continues right here, but the rest of it is him holding onto a pistol with the shades down, looking pretty badass. Right side of the box, we get that file card system with all these little logos, and he is a gold 15. So the back of the box still shows that same artwork we've been staring at for months. They still have not released any sort of info on the Alley Vipers. Now, Destro comes with some items we've seen before. One of the items is the pistol. This pistol is all gold plated. It looks pretty cool. It's got some sculpt work in there. So definitely not a bad item to have with Destro. The other item that we've seen before, and I'm okay with getting this again as well, we get actually a gold-plated briefcase. And I love this briefcase. I love the fact that we got the actual Cobra logo all sculpted in. They painted the handle a different color. This thing's awesome. I could use a bunch of these because, I love it. It's Cobra, and it's awesome. But you got the latches right there. It opens up. You got the C4 or money, whatever you want to call it there. It's all painted. And then we get the Cobra logo and the screen all painted inside there as well, which I was really surprised. When I opened this, I was expecting to see this all gold inside, but it wasn't. So this is definitely a happy addition to the previous one we've received. Now, if Destro wasn't already decked out in gold, he's got a stack of money and it's on fire. He's burning a stack of $100 bills. Looks great. It's just, I don't understand this decision. This is, I guess, very cartoony with the way it's painted, but there's tons of sculpt work in here. There could have been a wash that would have looked good, and they could have casted this in a translucent plastic to give the fire a translucent look. Instead, it's very, very cartoony. I just wish that they could have casted this in the clear plastic to make the flames look more realistic, and then painted the money and added a wash. Now, if you're going to be burning money, got gold all over yourself, you're going to be shining bright, so you need to protect those eyes. Destro comes with a two-tone set of shades, and it's like a red and like pinkish purple with silver on the sides. Looks great. It's not translucent, so you're not going to really see his eyes through it, and they're a harder plastic, so be very careful not to break them. Now, the big new item that we get with Destro is this cape, and this thing is awesome. So we got the gold chain with some, medallions or whatever you want to call those things. So you got this gold chain, got fur, we got some paws right there. And the reason there's some paws is because not only is this a red cape, but you rotate it around, man, boom, we got that leopard print, which looks awesome. They did that, print tech on it, but it didn't continue on the tail or the paws. It did a little bit right there, but they stopped it. And let me zoom in so you guys can really see it. It's weird. The color is so different from the tail and the paws. And then the ones that look nasty are these top paws. Look at those. It's weird. They just stopped it. If they would have continued with this whole design on the whole thing, it would have looked even better. But the cape is pretty awesome, and it's a hefty plastic, so it's hard plastic. You're not really going to get much move or give out of this like other capes from other toy lines. The Destro sculpt is exactly like the other Destro that I reviewed, but we got the gold head with the leopard print on the inside. He does have some like gold pupils. It looks awesome. I love this Destro head sculpt. I love they added the gold chain to his family jewel, but they could have used a wash on that chest because it almost blends in with the actual leopard print on the inside. But again, it's the same sculpt. They just painted it differently. Leopard print down here on the sides, on the side of his butt. But what's crazy though, it's like you got this really nice leopard print at the top and on the cape, but they didn't use it throughout the body, which is weird. And they kept this nasty bright red, like, why couldn't they have done something different? We got some gold missiles on this. But yeah, so I mean, again, same figure, they just painted it differently. Got the gold tips on the boots, which is awesome. Overall, it's a sweet figure. I like it. I'm not going to get into articulation because it just doesn't make sense. If you guys want to see the articulation of this figure, go ahead and check out my original Destro review. This Destro looks awesome. The cape is a whole different story. It just adds a regalness to this character that just looks awesome, even with the little paws that need a little bit of love. But still, how this works and getting the cape on, it's snug. You got to sort of, these collar parts are a little bit more rubbery, so you're going to fold them up, and then these corner pieces will pop down, and then this folds out over the cape, so it keeps it on nice and snug. The chain looks great. Mine was a little bit bent, but with me putting on the figure and leaving it overnight, it stretched it back out, and it looks great. The only issue I would say with this, and I know I said I wasn't talking about articulation. Well, this is new articulation in a sense. With the cape on, you can't get the arms to go up. These are basically big pauldrons, and you're very, very limited. Well, I guess you can move it up that way, but it looks, I guess it's all right. But getting his arms to go up to the side, not really going to be plausible. I mean, that's as far as you're going to get compared to the other one, which you got more range with. But still, I mean, that's what you'd expect with a big old cape like this that's made out of plastic. So it's definitely a cool feature. I just love how it looks on it, how it sits. Now here you got Destro. He's wearing his shades. Now when it comes to his shades, I mean, they look all right. I mean, they're just overly big. So I'll probably keep mine probably propped up like so, because it just looks so much better. And his eyes look awesome. I love the black with the gold for the pupil and iris area. It looks good. Now this figure is badass. I like it just as much as the original Destro. And I understand it is a repaint with some new accessories. I'm okay with it. This figure looks great. And I've been collecting G.I. Joe since I was a kid. I mean, I was playing with G.I. Joes in sandboxes, setting up battlefields on my bedroom floor to fight my Joes versus my brother's Joes. Like, I've been in G.I. Joes since I could. I love what they were doing. And in 97, they did drop this Destro, which I can't say the name of because I don't know how YouTube feels about that word, but it's something Daddy Destro because of his outfit. And, it's awesome. And I mean, I even have the San Diego Comic-Con 2007 exclusive right here as well. So you can see that they're pretty identical. I mean, with the way the design is and everything like that. So it's pretty cool, even though I'm like, hey, it's pretty cool, and you got this glare and everything. But it's cool to see how they've evolved this design of Destro over the years. Now we know this Destro being all super gaudy is going to look great with that Supreme Leader Cobra Commander, because that one sort of follows. He's all gaudy and fancy too. So they're going to look great together. But if you have other suited figures, such as Kingpin, you could have them in shots together. You can pose them together, because do you think Kingpin wouldn't interact with Cobra at all? Like, he's going to be buying some weaponry or some intel from Destro, and so you got them all fancy going out, meeting up. I think it looks great. And it's cool that you can sort of mix and match your different figures together. I mean, if you want to add even more gaudy, let's add the Beskar. No, let's not add the Beskar Mandalorian. He's not super shiny. But still, it's it's still cool that you can mix and match your figures. I mean, that's really what being a collector's about. Like, I know people have their shelves, they're dedicated for Joes or Legends and stuff like that. But when you're posing figures, you're doing fig photography, mix that stuff up. Mix accessories up. Have fun with your figures, because that's really what it's about. we don't collect just a, you know, hoard it or collect for value. I mean, some people do. I don't. I collect it because it's nostalgia to me. It brings me joy, and I love not only doing these reviews for you guys, but also like posing up the figures and messing around, and it's fun. It's awesome. So that sums up my unboxing and review of the G.I. Joe Classified series, Prophet Director Destro. If you guys like what you saw, please hit that thumbs up for me. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, as, you know, it's very important, because I don't even have half of you guys, you know, watching my stuff that's subscribed. So if you're not subscribed, just hit that subscription. It doesn't cost anything. It'll help me out a lot, and it'll allow people to know that my content exists. So I'd appreciate it. And if you want to really know when I post out new videos, hit that silver bell notification, because it'll keep you in the know with my videos. And make sure you guys check out Nate's Toys and Collectibles. That's where I got my Prophet Director Destro, and I get a lot of my other Joes that are not Target exclusives, that are a pain in the butt to get a hold of, but that's a whole different story. But yeah, check out Nate's Toys and Collectibles. You can get your Star Wars, Legends, Joes. Check it out. Links down below. And most importantly, I want you guys to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.